Well, welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on today's show, Nissan and Italdesign showing off their little love child known as the GTR50. This vehicle based on the Nismo GTR that we came out about a year or so ago. We first got to see this thing in action at the Goodwood Festival of Speed back in June, but now we've got official information of just what exactly this particular machine in production form is going to be all about. Now, again, this is going to come with the 3.8 liter twin turbocharged V6, making 720 horsepower and 575 pounds-feet of torque. The entire drivetrain has been gone through with hardened shafts and the like just to make sure that this vehicle can handle the power that is within. Comes with a 6-speed dual clutch transaxle at back. Now, the vehicle is quite a bit wider and significantly lower, 54 millimeters, which is a pretty fantastic amount of lowering going on. They've gone through the suspension, including brand new Bilstein. These are Damptronic dampers on all four corners on this machine as well. Now, obviously, this thing's very exclusive. Only 50 of them built for the world, but it's got quite of an exclusive price tag, which is bizarre because I have a hard time wrapping my brain around this deal. Now, listen. If you watch this show even a little bit, you know that I'm a big fan of the GTR. But paying $1,126,799 seems a little outrageous. And this is in the world where there's tons of million-dollar supercars, but this still is kind of a Nissan GTR with a lot of stuff done to it. I mean, obviously, Italdesign did a fantastic amount of work to make this machine quite exclusive, but still seems a little on the pricey side. Now, the trick is, this vehicle's not going to come out for about a year, possibly in a 2020 model year range, and I'm assuming all 50 of them are going to be sold out, and if they haven't been sold out right now. Next up on the list, McLaren showing off the brand new drop-top version of the 720S. This particular vehicle is the first time ever in this particular run of trim. Comes, of course, with that brand new M840T twin turbocharged 4-liter V8, making 710 horsepower and 568 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60 is achieved in just 2.8 seconds with a top speed of 112 miles an hour, which is the exact same as the Coupe, which was pretty impressive as well. Now, of course, if you know anything about McLaren, they can't leave anything alone, and they're run for perfection and run for performance is actually legendary, especially in their race teams and even in their road cars. So the brand new Spider will drop the top or raise it back up in just 11 seconds at speeds up of 31 miles an hour. That is 6 seconds faster than the 650S that it replaces. So it's going to be quite exciting to see what McLaren may have up their sleeve for their next Spider edition. And just how fast is that top going to go down when that vehicle arrives? This vehicle will be available to the world by a time of March of 2019, just a handful of months away, with a starting price of $315,000 US. And last up on the list, well, the folks over at Koenigsegg showing off a very exclusive model of the Regera. Now, if you don't remember what the Regera is all about, this is basically comes with that 5-liter twin turbocharged V8, but it's got 3 electric engines. It's a plug-in hybrid, supposedly going to be making 1,500 plus horsepower. In fact, 0 to 62 comes in just 2.8 seconds. But this particular machine is known as the KNC, which stands for Koenigsegg Naked Carbon. Now, what they've basically done to this machine is, well, it's totally, the whole bodywork was done in carbon fiber anyway, but this has absolutely no paints, no resins, no clear coat, no nothing. In fact, Koenigsegg left a lot of parts and pieces for this particular machine, or at least prototype pieces, out in the elements for over years of time, and came up that this stuff was able to handle the elements. Now, if you don't know a whole lot about carbon fiber, I'll clue you in. It doesn't really care for the elements. It doesn't care for hot and cold, doesn't care for direct sunlight. Yeah, a lot of manufacturers do a fantastic amount of work to try to make these machines last, and there's a lot of stuff done with clear coating, and obviously a lot of cars just covered in paint will actually protect that carbon fiber, but this has none of it. And thanks to that no paint, no resins, no clear coat, nothing, this vehicle's actually quite a bit lighter. 44 pounds of weight this thing has actually lost over the standard Koenigsegg Regera. This vehicle's already sold. In fact, it's going to Sweden here coming up next year. Oh, no, wait a minute. I guess it's going to Switzerland, I think. And, yeah, it's going to be a pretty special piece. And hopefully this thing will maybe make the rounds at the auto shows maybe coming up soon. So we may get to see this in the flesh coming up very soon. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiast. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. Links down in the show notes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time. Get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.